Go through the group chat, but no, absolutely not, because that's what I don't want you going through my phone.
Yeah, all of that's a group of frenemies. 4th of July, aka Juneteenth Junior.
Yeah, I'm tired and I am angry.
You could be a married woman,
Be single,
and still be single.
I love them. All of that. We over here melting.
Yay!
I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30. Yeah, that's the way I like it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to a new episode of Curves and Convo. We on episode 21. I am your co-host Poe.
And I'm your girl Gina. Welcome to episode 21, guys.
Hey y'all.
And last week we didn't talk about our weeks.
We didn't.
We talked
about everything else.
We talked about everything else.
Yes, we got to get back.
Yeah. So we're back on track. So what did you do over the past week? Well, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I can't remember the last week, but this past week, what did I do? Thursday I went to a place called Sneakers. It's like a coffee sneaker lounge type place.
I've seen that
It's really
before.
cute on the inside. I got a bunch of
Okay.
sneakers. It's like sneaker themed, and they always have like a karaoke night. So they had lyrics and it was Chris Brown, girls and lyrics. So it was just like karaoke to play Chris Brown all night. It was real cool. It's like a little chill, little lounge spot during the day. It's a coffee lounge.
Where is it? Where's it
It's
located?
on Travis downtown, like
Oh,
right
downtown.
where Love is like right next door to Love. You been to Love before?
I haven't been to Love.
You haven't been to Love?
No, I
Yeah.
want to go, but I ain't been.
It's right next door to Love. It's on Travis Street. This is my second time going for the karaoke. I know I love a good karaoke. It's my second time going for
Period.
karaoke, and it's real nice. You can just sign up. You can do the karaoke. It's cool.
So during the day, it's a coffee shop, or
It's a coffee
Okay.
shop during the day, and then it turns into like
A
a
lounge?
speak easily.
Oh,
what they call
a
it?
speakeasy.
Speak
Okay.
easy, kind of little dark place, like karaoke. It's real cool.
Ah, okay. Do they got
Friday.
they got happy hour?
I
or
don't
anything? Okay.
Cause they didn't open till 9.
Oh, was it 9 in the evening?
Yeah, it didn't open till 9 p.m. So
Okay.
I don't know if they open earlier for other things, but I know they karaoke stuff don't open till like 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What else you do?
Friday I did nothing. Saturday, I went on a date. Saturday I went on a date,
Okay.
and I can't remember the place. I don't know what's going on. I can't remember the place, but I know exactly where it is. But I've been there a few times. It's like they play like live band music too. It's kind of like in a little cut off, duck off place.
And it's a live band.
Yeah.
It's not Scott Gertner's Rhythm Hall or whatever it's called.
that what that is?
Well, so they have one. It's like in a strip center, but in the corner.
Yeah.
And it's called like Scott
They have
Gertner's
like a
Rhythm
lot of
Room.
little, and you can go upstairs. They have like a place you can go upstairs, and
No, well, that's probably not it then. Do they have upstairs there? I've only been once.
it's like it's like little restaurants and little places in there, but they're not big, but they're little places, and they have like a live band next door, like a little hookah lounge in the back. I'm gonna have to figure out what it is, and I'm gonna let you know what it is.
We'll
You'll
put the
know
name
exactly.
on the screen. If she
Yeah.
can remember it, then we'll put the name on the screen because I want to know.
Yeah, Sunday.
So it's cute for like date night
Yes,
stuff. Okay.
yes, it's real cute.
okay.
The food was good too. I had like a salmon with lobster over it and some shrimp, or some spinach and some rice. It was real good. It's a cute little place. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I need to know the name of that.
I'm gonna get back with y'all. I went there Saturday. Sunday, I went to brunch, and then I went to the hood. I went to Third Ward that night.
That's a Houston Sunday
Yeah,
for
Sunday
you.
fun day in
Yeah.
Houston. The last one, it wasn't as packed though as I've seen it. They definitely
Because it's not
cutting-
a holiday
yeah.
weekend. Maybe they trying to cut
They're
it down.
trying to cut it down.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the vendors and stuff I seen outside that one weekend, they cut out a lot of stuff. Like you gotta be
on point.
yeah
With it.
to be out there now. They ain't
Well,
playing.
that's good because you don't want it to turn into no fighting, shooting, and because that could easily happen with that amount of people out there.
So
that
many
could
people.
easily happen. Yeah. Well, for me, 2 weeks ago I was in Paris, so I didn't even get to talk
Period.
about that last week because we had our guest and we was doing things a little different. But y'all go watch my vlog channel. I have a whole Paris vlog on there. I went for the Beyonce concert, but we wanted to stay in for a week, so it was real nice.
Did you enjoy Paris?
I did. I
did?
enjoyed it. It's just too expensive. That was my only thing. For London being a 2-hour train ride away, the pricing for everything was just so different. Like Paris was a $30. I just will never get over that. $30 cocktails is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. So I guess near the like the shopping areas where the museum is, maybe because that's more of the touristy areas. Where our hotel was, like in our hotel, those drinks were the equivalent of like a drink here, like $13, $14, $15. We went to like 2 restaurants close by, and those were about the same, about $13, $14. But the popping restaurants that you see on TikTok,
Expensive.
$30, like insane. Yeah, so the only thing is there's no tips. So they don't, if you want to give a tip, you can, but there's like no spot for tips. I want to say that the whole time we were there, I think one restaurant, when we gave them our credit card, had a spot for a tip. And I noticed it was like that when I was in London. It was like that when I was in Japan. Like those.
Spain is like that too.
Really?
Yeah, they actually they take offense when you offer them tips out there in Spain.
It's different,
I was
right?
like, really? They don't, it's no tip spot on nothing. They take on this as a offense that you're trying to offer them. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. But
they must get paid well. They probably, the work environment is good. Because in the United States, you know, when they know they getting a tip, they gonna have a little attitude. Sometimes, not all the time, they gonna have like a little attitude. Sometimes they gonna be slow to make your drink, slow to bring your food, because they know they getting that tip.
Automatic.
So, but yeah, that was Paris. And then 4th of July, aka Juneteenth Junior, because we don't celebrate the 4th around here. Juneteenth Junior. My boo, he's like a big old kid, so he bought a ton of fireworks. So that was my first time ever popping fireworks. Like my kids, they popped them with their dad and with their cousins and stuff. But coming from the medical field and have seen a person's actual hand blown off, I'm like, I will never like know. But that was my first time. He was like showing me, you do it like this, you like this, and then you gotta back up and
like
run immediately. He's like, run immediately. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, all right. You can't get too comfortable because the things they pop quick. But yeah, so that's what I did for Juneteenth Junior. And then yesterday I took the kids to Great Wolf Lodge, which I went to Kalahari. And now I've been to Great Wolf Lodge, and I feel like they might be sister companies.
Same.
I feel like they are, because they're so similar. Like for like the day passes, for instance, you can buy an all-day day pass for this price, or if you come after 4 o'clock, it'll cost this amount of money. And then like just the way it looks, it just they both really remind me of each other. But Great Wolf was more like a camping. And then
did y'all stay?
No, we just went to the one in Houston. It was a 30-minute drive, and I bought a day pass, and it's a lot smaller than Cali. I would say Great Wolf is for younger kids.
Oh, not
it's
teenagers.
Smaller, and they don't have as many like big slides. And Kalahari is for, I guess it was for both. It was bigger, and they have more stuff for like teenagers, I guess. Because my kids, they have fun, but they were kind of like, how far of a drive is Kalahari? I'm like, Kalahari is hours away. No, we cannot leave here and go to Kalahari.
They like,
no.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay.
Y'all don't have to go back. Shit.
Yeah, so it was cool though. I mean, I sat there and I edited and got work done. The kids were there. We were there for like 3 hours. Overpriced food, and you know.
Which one is more expensive? Kalahari?
See, Kalahari, we stayed there for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we actually, because it's close to Dallas, or no, Austin. It's close to Austin, I believe, if I remember correctly. But I would say Kalahari is more expensive, just because for those 2 nights, I think I paid close to $1,000.
Damn.
For just 3 of us for 2 nights. I looked on Groupon. They have Groupons for Great Wolf for like $120 per night. Well, depending on, it has like 4 different kind of rooms you can pick from.
Oh, okay.
And it'll have for 1 night like $120. 2 nights is like 60% off, and it's only like under $300. So if y'all want to take your kids, y'all look on Groupon. Groupon has some.
I don't know. Some people go to Kalahari and they don't stay there. They stay in a hotel.
And that's what we should have did.
And they go by, like you
And
said,
the
the day
day
pass. Because I heard Kalahari is very expensive. And they go by how many people in the room.
Yes.
Ain't no sneaking in there. Because you got to have the key thing to get in.
The key thing. And then you add on like food packages, and then you can add on like, because they have like the Jungle Gym arcade outside of the water park. You can add that on. Then you can add on like the game plays on your wristband.
Oh, baby.
It added up. If I was to ever do Kalahari again, I would buy the day pass, and I'm staying off the ground.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. They don't stay there. Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, but yeah, That's all I did.
Let's get
What we
into-
drinking?
We are drinking Gallo. It's a
Okay.
nice, refreshing. It's not expensive. You can get it at HEB. Get it at Total Wines. It comes in like a bunch of flavors. This is the peach. You know, it's raining outside. A little chill vibe, a little wine vibe today. A little wine.
That. I like this
It's
flavor.
refreshing too. Okay, we're gonna get into social media shenanigans. That's how I'll go first. This is more like I don't know, she just came across my timeline. She looked at I'm like, why is this little girl looking like this? LaKayla Taylor, 19, allegedly shot 4 men, killing 2 after she and her brother got into it with a group of guys at Foot Locker. So they got into it. The guy started beating up her brother, started pistol whipping her brother. She went and got her gun and started puming, and she ended up unaliving 2 of the guys and wounding another 2. And she is in jail right now, currently being held on a $2.5 million bond.
Oh my Lord. So what did it stem? Did they go into that detail? What it stemmed
They
from?
didn't say what it stemmed from. They just said that they got in an altercation. You know, they was in Foot Locker. I don't know if it's shoes. People
Or
still
shoe release, yeah.
Was it about shoes or somebody bumped somebody? It's probably something so petty. Probably something real petty. But yeah, they started jumping her brother, and she went and got the pum.
But a $2.5 million.
$2.5.
I could see if it was like a premeditated thing to have her bomb that high. She was defending her brother.
That's what I said. Who ain't like your brother's getting jumped? He's getting pistol whooped. And the brother got charged too with taking the gun and leaving with the gun. He left with the gun. He took the gun and ran off with it.
So he got charged with something too, and while he was getting beat up.
Yeah, the brother got charged too.
So he took off with the pistol that he was getting hit with, or
No, with hers. After the fact, yeah, he ran off with the gun. I think she stayed. But yeah, 19 years old.
I mean, it's not worth taking somebody's life, but I understand, shooting to get them up off of you, to get them out of there. I'm quite sure even if she wasn't scared for her own life, I'm sure she was scared for her brother's life.
That's your blood. Like, you don't know what you're gonna do in the heat of the moment. You never know what you're gonna do. Why she had a gun, I don't know, like her story, her life, why she had a gun. But if I see my brother and them, like, I'm gonna defend my brother by all means.
Yeah.
Against 4 dudes jumping him, pistol whipping him, you don't know what you're gonna do. So I seen a lot of the comments. Of course, a lot of people was on her side. They was trying to make a GoFundMe, trying to say, lawyers want to reach out to her. So hopefully something like that happens.
Yeah.
With her.
I definitely don't think. It's a hard one.
Yeah.
It really is a hard one, because then I look at it from her side. Then you also look at it from, if they weren't armed, then why was she armed? It's a tough one. But I'm always down for defending yourself, defending your loved ones. I'm gonna defend my kids. I'm gonna defend who I'm with. So that's a hard one. That's all I'm saying. It's a hard one, because you gotta think about the families of the people who lost their lives, and they're like, well, they was just fighting. So why would you take their lives for just fighting? But
it said he was getting pistol whipped. That's why she ran out and got the gun.
Yeah,
so they had guns.
So they did.
They had
you did
guns.
say that. So they did. Yes.
So they did have guns. So she probably didn't know which way this gonna go. It's just a sad situation all around. She just looked like a little baby sitting in there. I said, she just looked so sad, poor thing. But like you said, you gotta think about the victims that lost their life too, and their family.
All right. So my first one, I know you guys haven't been living under a rock. I know this has been all over the news, all over social media. There was a flash flood in Kerrville, Texas, which is about 4.5 hours from Houston. It happened, was it 4th of July night? I know it's 4th of July weekend. I don't remember if it was 4th of July night or if it was the day after on the 5th. So 26 feet of the Guadalupe River rose within 90 minutes. There was no evacuation warning. From what I was told, that they literally, once the water started rising and rushing, the ones who were able to evacuate, they only were able to get so far. I heard it was like they have maybe like 40 minutes to get out, but the water rose and rushed so much, and it was in the middle of the night. Unfortunately, right now the death toll as of today is 104. They said 28 of those are kids. And there's still a lot of people who are missing, a lot of kids who are missing from Camp Mystic, which was a camp that was right there along the banks of the Guadalupe River. And they said that there's still bodies that are unidentified as well. RIP to everyone who lost their life in the flash flood and the families who lost loved ones. You know, it's very, every single time I open my app, I'm just seeing the face of the people who lost their lives, the stories of the children, of how they had to get on top of bunks, get on top of roofs, and how their friends were washed away. They saw like family members get washed away. So it's just a horrible, devastating tragedy that happened over the weekend. So definitely prayers out to those who lost their lives and the families and friends of those who lost their lives as well.
So there were like no warnings, no Amber alerts, like.
You know how we get those things on our TV and then they come to our phones also? Supposedly it was only within like a few minutes that they got the warning. So I read, there were some outlets that I read that said there was no warning, and then there were some that I read that they said they only had about 45 minutes to get out. But can you imagine evacuating an entire town in 40 minutes in the middle of the night? You know, a lot of people, if you're sleeping, you're not even going to get the warning. You're knocked out asleep.
I understand how did that just go under, like...
Well, of course, you know, the people, they're saying it has to do with the
layoffs and all that.
The cuts with Trump. And yes, I don't know. I'm not into politics and I'm not into like the government news like that. But of course, I've seen some clips, people talking about it. So I don't know.
That was just too big of a storm for it to just go like unnoticed. Nobody knew until... It's about to be so many lawsuits and it's about to be crazy. Like, it's horrible. It truly is. I mean, those kids, I just can't imagine the terror. The camp counselors, because even the camp counselors, they were like teenagers. It's a tragedy. I just can't imagine. And you just see the parents coming through, going through like the debris, looking for bodies, and I can't imagine. That's tragic.
And out of those 104 people, I think they said about 30 of those people were from the Houston area. They were just there like either at the camp, visiting. They said that's an area that people go to over like 4th of July weekend to set up camps, and it's horrible.
Okay. Amy Lusani has filed for divorce from Dwight Howard after 6 months of marriage.
I saw that.
I think y'all was just sharing toothbrushes and all this lovey-dovey and...
Did they give a reason why? Was it irreconcilable differences?
She haven't said yet. I looked. I didn't see anything that said why. But it's 6 months. She filed. I know. But he was just recently. I was just looking on a blog channel. They was asking him like, we haven't seen y'all together. They haven't been, because you know they do all kind of cheesy posts. They have been posting each other, using each other toothbrush, all kind of stuff, and they haven't been posting each other. So he went on somebody's show the other night and they was asking. He was like, "Nah, we good. We good. We not getting no divorce now." Shit, she filed for divorce 6 months in. So,
but they got married so quick, right?
Yes. They got married.
They got married in less than 6 months. It almost seemed like 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's like they popped out and then it was like they got engaged and then they got married. So yeah, they did. I don't know. I think it's just like a whole cover up after all this stuff came out. With,
you think she was in on it? You think she was on the cover up? Or you think it may have hit her from the sideline?
I think it may have hit her from the sideline. I think she really liked him. Like she really. I think he went in for a cover up, a beard, and that's what happened. Because she probably was like, hold on. She probably saw she's something.
She's saying something. Sis.
Yeah.
Tell your story whenever
we
you
want
can.
to know.
Yeah. But he may have had some type of clause or something in there to where it can't be talked about.
What's her name? Can't say too much. She had a clause on with him. What's his baby mama? Little bitty one, Royce. She said she had a clause where she couldn't really say too much about him because he gets you to
And she couldn't even say, when she did her story time on TikTok, she couldn't even say his name.
Yeah, she can't. Yeah. So I'm sure with the marriage she had her sign. Yeah, she gonna get probably a settlement and something for gracefully balling out.
6 months. When is annulment? Like when is an annulment period? When people like I got it my annulled.
I thought it was like 90 days.
Okay,
Is it
you might be
90
right.
days?
You might be right. You might be
'Cause,
right.
you know, I think that's what Brittany Renner and
Kevin
Kevin
Gates.
did before the 90 days. They got divorced.
Baby, you see she back in her little
Yes,
booty.
baby.
Baby, hair out, booty dress.
Booty, that little booty is back out.
Yeah. She said, you know what, this marriage didn't work out. I'm going right on back to my ways.
She said, shoo. Hey, y'all. Hey, boys. I'm back. I said, look at her in her little famous little dress. She love a little mini dress.
She do. Yeah.
Child, I knew it was coming, though. As soon as they broke up, she was only doing that for Kevin Gates.
She definitely was. Yeah. So, okay, girl, just live in your truth. Live in your truth. Forget what other haters say. But I don't think you should play with religion behind a man. Because my thing is, when she first popped back out with her hair out, I was like, okay, you can be Muslim and not cover your hair. But once I seen that booty dress,
I knew the dress. I knew all of it was coming. Soon as she took that off, she was saying, so I'm so serious. She had did it for a while. She been doing it for like months. She been wearing her
since about like what, end of 2024?
Yeah, she been doing it for a while. And
right on back. I wonder what he think about. I wonder if he gonna ever talk about it. Like,
remember they asked him about it. He said, anything I love, I don't discuss. She asked him twice, the lady from the shade room.
And he said,
anything I love, I don't discuss. She asked him another question. He said, anything I love, I don't discuss. You know how you get, y'all.
Yeah, because if she had asked him again, he probably would have walked off. Yeah.
I said, yeah, don't ask him no more.
Don't ask him no more. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
We ain't gonna never
But
know.
I want Amy. I want to know what Amy saw and experienced with him because of the rumors. We may never know though. All right, my last one. Jay-Z's paternity suit. He filed a motion to get it dismissed. So if y'all didn't know, there's a 34-year-old man who allegedly is, or how, I guess allegedly is the word, because he's saying that he's possibly Jay-Z's son. His mother had dealings with Jay-Z 34 years ago, and supposedly he is the product of that relationship. His mother has since passed on, and he is now trying to file a paternity suit against Jay-Z. He's been doing this for years.
A long time.
Years.
Why not just take the test?
From what I've read, because if it proves that this is his son, she was underage at the time. She was 15 and he was in his 20s. So that to me is really the only thing that it would show, is that he was dealing with a minor, which it ain't okay at all. But you know, back in the day, it was more common. Look at Russell Simmons and Kimora.
Yeah.
He started talking to her when he was in his late 20s, and she was like 16. We see it all the time. Jay-Z got with Beyonce when she was 18, 19, and was like 30.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, it was more common back in the 90s for older men to date younger women. They still do it to this day. But it was looked at, we always talked about the high school girl getting dropped off at school by her D-boy boyfriend back in the 90s, you know, back in the day, you know, so it was more accepted back then. But I think that's the only reason why, because the mom, she never tried to put him on child support. I don't think she actively pursued it. I think the son did once she passed away.
So I wonder who told him? Like,
well, she did. He did. He said she told him, but she never actively pursued it. If she did, maybe she quietly did it. But we never knew about it until the son came public a few years ago. So I don't know what he's hoping to gain from this, because even if it shows that Jay-Z is indeed his father, I don't think that he's gonna take him in as a son.
He's not gonna take him in. But is he gonna have to pay him?
Pay him what though?
Back child support.
The mom never filed because it was never proven that he was. So how do you pay back child support when there was never a child support order?
You're right. Damn. What is he? I guess he just want to know.
Maybe he just wants to know.
Want to know.
Cause you know Beyonce don't have nothing to do with her little brother, the one that the daddy had on the mama.
At all. We never
nothing. We never see it. The mom, that mom has already come forward and said that the baby the child, not a baby anymore, but the child would like to have a relationship with Beyonce and Solange, and that they just have basically X'd that child out. I feel like the same thing is gonna happen with this man. Like, I guess you just want to be able to say Jay-Z's your father, because I truly don't think that he's gonna be accepted.
He not.
No.
He 30. You said what?
30, I think he's 34.
I think he just want to know, because ain't nothing gonna go past that. He about to embrace this 35-year-old man.
No, absolutely not.
It's definitely not gonna go anywhere. But
You want to be put in the wheel or something? Like, I mean, I'd want to know, but I don't think I would be doing a bunch of interviews. That's what's throwing everything off. He has before. He's talked to news outlets.
Okay.
He's spoken about it. Yeah, and y'all know how quiet and private Jay. We still don't know what the hell happened in that elevator. Okay. And that was over 10 years ago. We don't know why Solange beat his ass in the elevator, and Julius brought them out and put them in 2 separate cars. So we will never know. Their camp is so tight and close. They would not bring him in, and he's already been public. Like, it's just, yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
I guess he just wants to know. Okay.
Yeah.
I just got a little. This is mild, but did you see Simone Biles?
I did with the new.
I love them.
They look good on her.
They look really good. Like, she didn't do too much. She came subtle and she just popped out. They saying that's like her way of saying she retiring. You think she done?
Oh, that's what they saying?
They saying like that's her way of probably saying like, I'm retiring, I'm done, got my, you know. But she can still compete with breast implants.
Yeah, but I can see it.
But she probably like, I'm done. Like, she look good. I love them. They're perfect size. She's so small. She didn't go like Pamela Anderson big. Like, she went for her size. She did a good job. Yeah, they look real good. That just it made it
fits her. She has a womanly body now.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks
she
good.
A married woman? You know, she probably want to feel, confident in her clothes and around her man. So, and her man is fine. So, I'd want to feel confident around him too. Shoot, if I was her. But I
think so too. It's probably like, I'm done. They said I don't think she's gonna compete this year. So, more power to you. You look good, girl.
Yeah, she does. Okay, we are gonna move into hot topics, and y'all, these are just topics we saved from last week. These are topics we were gonna discuss with Phil, but y'all know we just went off and we was just having our own discussion about things.
The cars wasn't. It was no point in no cars last week.
No,
we was just talking, and we had a time.
And y'all, we're trying to get more guests. Like, now we have 2 people that are semi locked in coming up in the future, and we're trying to get some more. So y'all be on the lookout. Y'all loved that episode with Phil. We got so much good feedback.
The male perspective, y'all love the men's in here. We're gonna get some more men's in here for y'all.
Yeah. We're gonna have women too. Yeah. But it's already us 2. So just throwing a man in the mix, like, I really enjoyed it.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Good debate.
So my first topic is, what do you think are subtle signs that someone isn't a good person? What are signs that someone is a jerk, a a-hole? Maybe they're trying to portray that they cool or whatever. I be feeling like a sign that someone isn't a good person is you feel like you can't treat the janitor good at like a place. Someone who's like that.
That's like going on a date. I don't like when a person, anybody rather, but a date, that's gonna be like, I'm not gonna go on another date with you, because if you rude to the waitress, some people are just downright rude, like entitled at restaurants. I hate going anywhere that's entitled at restaurants. Don't treat the waitress right. I can't do it.
I hate when I see people treat like the nail techs bad.
That too.
I be like, why do you have to scream at this lady? If it's something you want fixed on your nail, why can't you just say, can you shape this up? Can you fix this? Like, why? I've literally seen, well, this hasn't happened in a long time since I stopped going to the hood salons, but I used to see them literally cussing these ladies out, screaming at crazy over the smallest thing. And I don't know, maybe they get frustrated because it's like a language barrier, but I'm just like, you're a
Service workers, like, period. I just hate at the fast food, if you're gonna treat them rude at the window, yelling and all that, this ain't right, this ain't it. It's a certain way you say things. Like, it's not how you say, it's like, talk to them with some respect. Like, they're a person too. Yeah. They're a person. Like, I hate that. Like, you treat service workers,
And I also think someone who doesn't treat their parents well. Oh yeah. I feel like if you could talk bad to your mama,
you talk bad to
your grandma, then you'll talk. Yeah. I feel like if you don't have respect for the person who brought you into this world and raised you, then you not gonna have respect for anybody. So I definitely feel like that. And then people who just they get mad at their kids for everything. Like, why would you're getting mad at a 2-year-old for peeing on themselves?
Oh my God.
Maybe these are people with anger issues. Maybe it's not like just bad.
Anger.
These are people with just anger issues.
Anger, especially people that get mad at small kids for being a small kid. That baby is 2 years old. Why the hell are you trying to beat the kid up for being a 2-year-old?
Yes.
Terrible too. They gonna be like, you gotta have patience with kids. Yeah, that's just anger shit.
Yeah, I had seen this dude. I used to talk to this dude who his son is autistic, and he would just like scream, and I'm like, he's literally special. Like, why? You know, this is your child. Why is you screaming at this boy? And you know he does certain little, like he has like this like routine of things that like he has to do. Like, why are you screaming at this baby? You definitely
gotta have patience with a kid like that with autism. You gotta have patience.
You know, I was like, the way he's screaming at his son, I'm like, if I ever got in a relationship, I'm like, he would probably try to put hands on me. Because, like, why are you screaming at this little 6-7-year-old little boy who he doesn't want to be this way? He's not trying to do these things on purpose. Yeah, so I think that there's a lot of signs that you can look at in friendships, relationships. I mean, we've already talked about like red flags and friendships, friendship red flags, relationship. I think we talk about relationship red flags every episode. We talk about.
I think I asked. Did I ask Phil that? I had that on there. Did I ask him 3?
Oh, you did ask Phil 3 red flags
and dating and stuff like that. Yeah,
and the green flags. Yeah. What he said? What was some of his red flags? I can't remember what he said. What he said was a red flag. I can't even remember.
Was it saying like materialistic, like money? And they immediately started asking for money.
Asking about his finances in the beginning. Yeah. Well, that's somebody who, they probably just want to use you. Because why are you asking about, in the very beginning, why are you asking about somebody's finances?
That's trifling.
That's crazy. Like, that's something, when you're talking about moving your relationship along.
Yeah, then y'all discuss that. But at the beginning, no. Absolutely not. Do not ask about finances.
Why are you asking how much money I make on the first date? That's crazy.
After watching.
What else you think is something like that shows someone like isn't a good person? I think people that have to they have to talk about everybody. If like let's say us 3 are in a room, me, you, and somebody else is in a room, and if one of us walks away, the other person has to always like talk about somebody. I feel like definitely. If you always have something negative to say,
then because you're talking about the same. What if I get up and leave?
Yeah,
you're gonna do the same. You're gonna talk about me too. Yeah.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch those friends who's always talking about their other friends when they're not around.
Yep.
Because you already know they talking about you. Did you watch the latest episode of Basketball Wives?
Yes, is that the one with Jackie and her daughter
going at it?
Yeah,
and the daughter was like, "Brandy, why do you even talk to my mama?"
She said because she talked bad about you. Jackie couldn't take it, baby. I never seen Jackie run. Jackie put them skates on, and she said, "I'm out of here." Her daughter was for the tear her down. She was pissed.
Yeah, she was. Her
daughter is fed up with her.
The daughter seemed like she fed up with everybody at the table.
She is like.
Yeah, she's the most mature one there too. It seems like she was telling Brandy like, "I don't know why you're always with my mom. She talks about you like a dog. She does not like you." Yeah, Jackie's definitely a snake.
But Jackie, I don't know if they give Jackie a pass because her age and that they just that's just Jackie. Because Jackie do this. Jackie has been this every season. She has snitched on people. She has talked about people back, and they have called her like, Jackie, you said this, you said that. I seen the text message, I seen this, and they still give Jackie a pass. Malaysia didn't plenty of times. She did it to Brandy a lot. That's why Brandy's like, I know she don't like me. I know she don't like me.
Her and Evelyn have fallen out 100 times.
There's nobody that Jackie has not fallen off with. Jackie.
But my thing is, why do they keep getting back cool with her?
That's why I said I don't know if it's because her age or I don't know, because they give Jackie so many passes.
Maybe because she's the OG of the show and she's really the only real basketball wife.
But Evelyn and her, the other one they do the same thing. Now they back beefing. Like, I don't think they just need to stop being friends because they obviously don't like each other no more. Their friendship is over.
Who? Evelyn and who?
Evelyn and
Brandy?
Jennifer.
Oh, that's right.
That has ran. I think it's ran its course because they've tried to make it work again, and then she said about the daughter, said that now with the marriage and all that, it just went too far. They definitely need to hang that up.
Yeah, I think that one's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done for sure. And Evelyn has a podcast. Her and her dog. Have you
They
seen
was
those
talking
clips?
about, yeah.
Yeah.
She was talking about her. But I think Evan does more talking about Jennifer did, because Jennifer more of a quiet and like, I don't care, this and that, I don't really care, she don't really say. But they get on there and they start talking about her and her marriage and all the other stuff. Like, you've been through relationships that people don't want to see you in either.
Exactly.
So whoever this woman is marrying, let her. It's not your money. It ain't nothing gonna cause you no trouble. That's your friends. Sometimes they gotta fall on their ass, and she might have to marry this man and then be like, okay, this not gonna work out. But everyone wants to pressure her
to not be with him.
Pressure her. You can't pressure nobody not to do. No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, all of that's a group of frenemies.
Yeah, every season somebody is not friends with somebody. Somebody's arguing with somebody. Somebody jumped on. That's why Tammy had to go. Tammy was like, I'm done with this. Like,
She sure did. I need to save my peace.
Tammy got and once Shawnee started showing her colors to her, to Tammy, and Tammy started saying people that that was her moneymaker. Tammy was like, no, I'm gone.
And Tammy's still happily married.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Yes.
We don't hear about the drama.
Yes.
If she had stayed on the show, her marriage, she probably would have got divorced. It just seems like everybody that stays on the show, their relationships just come and go. The friendships come and go. The relationships come and go. The marriages go through stuff. So yeah, Tammy probably saved her mental, her sanity, and her relationship by leaving that show.
Sure did, because I be seeing her on social media. She's still with her husband. She still looks happy. She's still she doing that show on MTV.
She still booked?
Caught in the act or something. She got her own show on MTV. Yeah, she is.
Okay, what's your topic?
Okay, this the only one I got. Do you think relationships change after a baby? If so, why?
Okay. Have you seen the Nelly and Ashanti show? I hate that we keep comparing stuff to TV shows, but the Nelly and Ashanti, did you see how
he said that he to the baby is talking. He won't have anything. Baby, relationships change because, like you saying, before that they all lovey-dovey, they kissing this and that. Did you see her face?
Yeah,
she was pissed. So I do think so.
And the thing with them is, it's her first child. Like, why would you not? You've been through this rodeo before. Is he a grandfather?
Yes.
You've been through this rodeo before. Like, why not help her wake up? And I just don't understand that. So they say that you could be a married woman,
be single,
and still be single.
A lot of the comments were saying that she's really a single mother. He said he doesn't wake up at all. Sometimes, daddy be sleeping, the mama be up. The mama gonna be up more than the daddy anyway. Right. That's just how it is. The mama instinct, you gonna hear that. You gonna hear the baby say a little bit. You gonna hear that. Daddy's supposedly can't hear, like, but the mama gonna get up first anyway. But for you not to ever get up, and he's like, y'all really be up? I think he's not mature. Like,
he's 50.
This show, I'm like, this is really how he acting. He was like, y'all really be up? Oh, you gonna be lying? I'm like,
sir, are you slow? Like, are you just... I be feeling like he knows what the hell he's doing and he has to put on, like, let me act clueless, because, like, no, you are a 50-year-old grandfather. You know how this goes. You have multiple kids. Like, I can't accept that he does not know that children wake you up in the middle of the night. There's no way that he really thinks that that newborns don't wake you up in the middle of the night. But yeah, I definitely think it could change relationships. Like with mine, he was a good father. He was real good. Is still currently. But when the babies were born, I want to say, like, with me, with change, of course, I was a little bit more stressed out, because now it's like, not only am I juggling working, my personal life, my relationship, now it's throwing a baby in the mix. So yeah, it brings on a lot more stress. But I feel like the fathers really need to be able to step up and at least ask. First of all, just do. If you see something that needs to be done if you could tell your woman is stressed out, the baby needs to be fed, whatever, she needs to pump, and maybe you could take the baby for a walk while she pumps or tries to get a little bit of sleep. And if you're not one of the people who just does stuff, ask, where can I be of help to you? What can I do? Can we make a schedule? Like, it should be the new mom should not be the only one who's stressed out. Both of y'all motherfuckers should be stressed out, if anything. So yeah, I feel like the dads, and then our body has changed so much. So not only are we juggling adding this baby into our life, our bodies have changed.
Insecure. We already, bodies changing. your mood is changing, your attitude is changing. I think men just take it as she got attitude. Or, damn, this baby done came, she got attitude. No, like you said, ask like, what can I do? Like this and that. I was at home for a year. Hell no. I said I can't do this no more. I gotta go back to work.
Like, go back to work.
No.
Yeah.
People be thinking that because you at home, you chilling all day. This now you don't know how long this baby been crying. You don't know how long this baby been up. I ain't got no sleep since you done probably went to work. I've been up with this baby. Like it's stressful. It's really stressful on women. And postpartum is real. So it absolutely changes. And some men don't get it. They just think you bitching or you changed, the baby didn't change you. Yeah. I'm tired and I am angry.
And then you come home from work and still expect dinner to be hot and ready on the table.
Yep.
While I've been having to take care of a newborn baby and heal my body, because depending on if she had a C-section or natural, you know that takes a long time to heal. So, and you still expect a hot 3-course meal. So,
people always say that like, hey, all these celebrities, they had these babies and boom, you break up. Even in real life, you see people, couples that's together for a while, then their baby come, then shit just change and they ain't together no more. But you don't know what we be going
what's
through.
going on behind. Yeah. So I can definitely see a change. And then if you're with somebody who doesn't want to raise the child the same way you do, so if one of them is like more on the gentle side, and then one of them's more disciplinarian, I could see you bumping heads over that, especially being under the same roof. It's hard. Like with me and mine, we're not together. He gonna parent how he parents on his roof. I'm gonna parent how I parent on my roof. So it's okay. Same. But when you're married together, I could see that being a huge a huge issue.
So a lot of the couples get divorced too, like with parenting. You said this and they said that, and y'all can't come together with that, agreeing on things. Yeah, that shit can cause a lot of conflict in the home.
So talking about back to like Evelyn, so on her podcast, her son was upset that he can't have sleepovers. Did you see that?
He couldn't go to sleepovers, and he said that the dad said it was cool.
Yes.
And she said
no. So it's kind of like, if he's with his dad and the dad drops him off, you gonna be mad now at the dad because you're like, I said no, he couldn't sleep over, so now I look like the bad person when he comes back home. Yeah, so I be feeling like if y'all are on the same page, and this is really more so for co-parenting, if y'all are on the same page, things will work. But all that, if I said no, because to me, like sleepovers, that's something serious.
Yeah, that is. If she said no, he should have called. The dad should have called her. And they discussed it. Your mom and the son already know the mama said no, but he still asks his daddy. That's what kids do. But that's your daddy gotta be able to put his thinking cap on. Let me call your mom and make sure it's cool. He didn't think to do that. He just said, "Oh yeah, it's cool," and dropped them off. No, you gotta communicate. Like,
yeah. A lot of stuff gets lost in translation when it comes to kids, especially when they're that age. Them kids be trying to manipulate. They be trying to play.
You can tell he's sitting on that couch. He knew that she didn't want him to go to no sleepovers. I don't understand why.
But then the older daughter was like, well, she let me have sleepovers, so I don't know what to tell you. But I mean, we see more stuff in the news now. So of course, like, I think she had her first daughter when she was like a teenager, right? Oh, yeah. She was young. She was still growing up herself. So, I mean, she probably sees more stuff now, and it's just like, if I had knew that back then, she probably wouldn't have went to sleepovers either.
Yep. Sleepovers are tricky, too, so I don't blame
them. They are. Oh, girl, they are.
I be seeing stories on TikTok about kids that didn't want to sleep over, and people got cameras and all that. Like, sleepovers are tricky.
Remember that one man? This was, I believe, last year. And he put like some type of drugs in their milkshakes.
In the milkshakes. Everybody and the little girl ended up calling her parents or her aunt. It was like
because he was like forcing it on them, and she was like, I didn't want it, and everybody like passed out in the middle of the night. And then when they went to the doctor and got tested,
everybody
they all had
drugs in their system. Yep.
But it took that one little girl. Just imagine if she had drank it and could not call her parents. That is so scary. That's scary.
That's why sleepovers are tricky. I don't blame her.
And it usually always happens because it happens from like people you trust. I'm quite sure her parents, all the parents probably done met this man. Was probably like, oh, he's so nice, he's so sweet. Because I think the wife was there too, right?
Yeah, the wife was there,
but she was in the room asleep. You know, she wasn't there at when he was giving them their good night smoothies.
Smoothie.
You know, so I'm sure the parents, they were probably so nice to them. And then look, this man had something up his sleeve the entire time. I wonder, did the wife divorce him?
I hope so.
I would hope so too.
You never know nowadays with that either, but I would hope so.
Yeah.
Husbands in there drugging them damn kids.
Yeah. Just like the lady from the daycare, remember?
Oh, she shot him.
And they took her to
She shot
jail. I'm like, why would y'all take her to jail?
She shot him.
She's released now though,
yeah,
but she spent some months in jail.
She went up there and shot his ass, rightfully so. Disgusting.
Some of these women be standing 10 toes down.
Yeah.
Like, they don't be like, they trying to blind eye.
Nah, she wasn't playing that. I think she had that daycare for like 20-some odd years, and he was an ex-police officer.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was an ex-police officer. She had that daycare for like 25 years. She done ran that daycare, and he going out to multiple kids.
And he ruined her life. He ruined everything.
Yeah.
Like, you literally ruined this woman's
Yeah.
life because you a nasty pervert. Where is he at? Is he in jail?
He in jail.
Okay.
They
Good.
gave him like 50-something years. He in jail.
Good.
I'm glad to see the shit home. That lady should never went to jail. Come on now.
Never,
Some shit just gotta be like... Come on now. What did y'all... Yeah.
I see. Well, we see these all the time, but I seen one today on one of those shade rumor. It's on site of a man who he shot one of his friends who was accused of sexually assaulting. It was like his niece or his daughter. It was someone in his family, and one of his friends assaulted the little girl, and he shot him. And he's in jail now for he has some crazy high. It's like $1 million bond. It's like, free that man.
Yeah, some stuff
things
just
is
gotta
like-
be, yeah.
Yeah,
Free.
those
Free
are.
'em.
I think those are some of the like with crime. I think that should be something like, okay, yes, you're taking
Eye
the
for
law
an
into your
eye.
own. Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
This baby can't defend themselves, so I'm gonna come and take it into my own hands.
Eye for an eye. That should just be, let's sweep it under the rug and let's move on.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to talk. This is, like I said, these are the ones from last week with Phil. So I had, when is it ever okay to go through your partner's phone? What's off limits? Is it okay in a relationship or a marriage? Or what's off limits in a relationship when it pertains to snooping or searching through your partner's stuff for their phone? So I kind of wanted Phil's opinion on this, but do you think it's ever okay to go through someone's cell phone?
No.
What about a marriage? And you feel something, you have like a woman's intuition. Never.
I'm not
let
going.
it come. Let it come to light.
I've done it before. No, I'm not going through it. Nope.
I feel like whatever you go searching for, you gonna find it.
You're gonna find it. I don't want to go through nobody's phone. I believe, everything is gonna come to the light eventually.
Yeah.
It's gonna come.
Yeah.
You can play. It can be years and years on years. That shit is gonna come to the light. I'm not going through no phone. No.
Because even things could get misconstrued.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've talked about this before. Because I might want to vent in my group chat to my homegirls, my sister, say like, this fat funky motherfucker pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me venting to my
And he gonna
sister.
be, I'm a fat funky. Yeah, no. That's the first thing you want to go through. Shit, don't look for the man name. Go to
Right.
that group chat.
The group chat. Yeah.
Shit.
That's where you gonna find all the mess.
Go through the group chat, but no, absolutely not. Because that's what I don't want you going through my phone.
Yeah.
I do not go through my phone. I'm not gonna go through yours, and we just whatever's gonna come is gonna come.
What about going through like, okay, if we're not going through DMs and messages, what about looking at their picture album? Would you look at pictures and like deleted file, hidden file on pictures? Do you think that's a thing?
I don't even want to do that.
You don't even
Because
wanna
that's
do
like
that?
messages. Because if you got a picture of a girl, and then that could be like your friend and your partner didn't send. You know, guys be sending pictures
They
of
do.
girls around. Like your friend could have sent you that picture, and then I'm thinking that somebody sent it to you. Like it just was in group. No, I don't, no.
I went off on this one dude I messed with. This is some years ago. Me and him was messing around, and he was like taking pictures of me, and then he took a picture of him biting my ass, and then I immediately see him doing this in
He
his phone.
sent it.
I said, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Nothing." I'm like, "What? You literally took a picture of you biting my ass, and you're doing this. You're texting somebody." He was like, "Man, I just sent it to my homeboy. Your face not in it." I'm like, "What?"
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, "Your face isn't in it. Why does it matter?" I'm like, sir, that like, no, because I got tattoos and whatever. Like, I'm just met, like, you not, even if you was my, it would be even creepier if your man did it. But you just like my little situationship. Why is you sending me to your homeboy? Now my thing is, now your homeboy gonna be like, oh shit, who that?
That's what I don't get. Why they even, even situationships, somebody you talking to, your friends, shit, them partners don't be giving a damn. They gonna jump in the DM.
Your partners is not loyal to you. Your partner's not loyal. I'm saying, like, dudes don't be loyal. I'll never forget when me and my baby daddy broke up. Probably a month later, one of his homeboys that used to be at our house all the time slid in my DM, and I'm like, you my baby daddy's friend?
Oh,
we ain't cool like that. I'm like,
I got that a lot. I got that a lot. I'm like, the
you're
nerve of you.
First birthday. Like, you're what?
It be like, really? Like, then for you to think I'm gonna go is crazy. Like,
exactly.
Dude, what do you think of me to think that I'm finna talk to you and I didn't see y'all dab each other up, been hung out with each other, saw you at the house? They will still jump in their DM. Mm-hmm. They will. I be telling on your ass. I used to.
Men gonna try it. That's one thing. So yeah, when he did that, I was just like, first of all, you're lame. That was so lame of you. And you're a weirdo. And if your friend jump in the DM, I should talk to him. Shit.
Oh, you saw that
you
picture? You
brought it on yourself. You sent him. You saw that? Like, child.
Lame.
Bear like, loser. And he think he's so cool, too. I'll be like, sir, whatever. Okay, so what we getting into? Ask the aunties.
Yeah.
Yeah, we next.
Ask the aunties. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Hi, Gina and Poe. Hey. I'm 27 and I have 3 kids, and I'm married to the man of my dreams. He's a good dad and husband, but he doesn't want to get our own apartment. We live in his mom's house. She does not live with us. She stays with her boyfriend, but she still controls what's going on in our house. Her things are here and I don't feel at home. I've talked with my husband and he wants to stay for 2 more years and buy a home, but I would like to save up for our home while we have an apartment. I stopped asking to move and tried to get as comfortable as I could to ride out this 2 years until we move, but it's hard. How would you guys handle a situation like this? I want to give him an ultimatum and say, if we don't move after 2 years, I'm going to look for a place and move with the kids. Also, I would like to remain anonymous. I would also like to add that he pays the bills here and it's more than what it would be if we had our own apartment. I think he's financially tied up here and that's why he's procrastinating, but he's able to save. He has a good job and I don't see it as an excuse.
For an ultimatum, that's a good idea. He wants to stay for 2 years. Baby, how about we stay for a year? I'm unhappy. You have to let him know how unhappy you are. I'm unhappy because I'm a grown woman. We married. We have a child. But I feel like I'm under your mother's thumb. She's controlling everything.
Yeah, no. And she's not even there. How can you control her?
Yeah.
She said she's 27?
27.
Okay, 27, y'all have 3 kids. Yeah, you want to feel like a woman in your own home.
You want to feel like a woman.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I would say a year because it does make sense to save to buy a home. That's what he's doing. And you say he paying everything too. Y'all got 3 kids and he paying everything. I would give him an ultimatum of a year.
But he's essentially helping his mama out. Because she getting her mortgage paid by them. So, of course, the mama wants them to stay. Because she's like, I ain't got to worry about finding no renters for this house. They paying on time. It's my son and his wife. They going to take care of the house.
And then she said they're paying more in that house what they would pay in the apartment.
Yes. So, baby, we're staying for a year. After that, we have to leave.
Yeah.
I'm unhappy. You don't want an unhappy wife. Unhappy wife cannot make you happy, can't make the kids happy. You know, I would give him that ultimatum.
Definitely a year. I would say
and you gotta be stern and stick to it. Like, you have to be stern. Like, yes, I'm okay with staying for a year, but that's all I'm gonna agree to.
Yep, because you're saying that year, he probably gonna try to push it to 2. Be stern on that year.
Yeah.
Because his mama definitely winning.
She winning.
She with her boyfriend, not paying no bills. And y'all over there paying all the bills, which are more than an apartment. She is definitely winning. Yeah, mama winning. And she able to control, like, what's she
Control.
controlling?
Don't use my pots and pans. Y'all can't hang no pictures on my walls. She's controlling everything.
Yeah, like in the house, like what
you
you
can't
can
move
do.
my furniture around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell no. The mamas is something, hell no.
Them mamas be something else, boy.
Controlling stuff. Not my pots and pans. Oh, yeah. A year. A stern ultimatum, a year.
Okay, this one is titled, Am I Tripping? What's good, Gina and Poe? Hey. I'm a 33-year-old man. Ooh, we don't have very many men writing. Okay. And I have been dealing with a woman of the same age. We've known each other for a decade now and have spoken on and off for the last 2 years, but only just started consistently talking for the past couple of months. Ever since I've known her, I've always felt an energy between us and never thought that much of it outside my physical attraction to her. But over the past couple months of truly getting to know her, things have taken a sharp turn. Long story short, Shorty fits me like a glove. I can count on one hand the amount of days we haven't been with each other or at least called or text. The chemistry and attraction is next level. I smile every time her name pops up on my phone and seldom am I not thinking of her. Damn, okay. I love this. Okay. She told me the other day how amazing I am, and that really hit me hard because I've never been told anything like that before. I honestly adore everything about her, her personality, her intelligence, her sense of humor, the fact that she's an amazing mother, and many other things. I've never been anything close to love or in love before, but I'm considering the possibility that this may be it. I want to say I'm tripping and maybe I'm just infatuated, but I've gone to sleep and woken up thinking about this girl. That's never happened. Even a few of the homies, both male and female, have told me I've fallen. So my question to y'all is, does it sound like I'm in love with her? And if so, how do I let her know how I feel?
Tell her all of that. We over here melting.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Tell her all of that. Ooh, tell her all.
Yes.
Tell her just like that.
Yes, everything you wrote, you have to tell her. And tell her to her face.
Yes.
Don't write it in a text. Don't tell her over phone. Tell her to her face.
Tell her all of that.
Oh,
we be wanting to hear that. Like,
yes.
Tell me more. Tell me how much you like me. Tell me you went to sleep with me on your mind and woke up. That is just
yes.
Boy, you better tell her that shit. Tell it all. Like,
tell her all of that. Oh my goodness. But maybe he's also a little scared because he's 30. They're both 33, and he's to never have been in love or felt like someone has loved you or you've loved someone. That's probably a scary feeling at 33. Because we usually feel our first taste of love around what, like 18, 19.
Yeah,
we feel like we're in love. So at 33, you're kind of a little bit more guarded, and for him to feel these feelings at this age, he's probably a little nervous. So, but you have got to trust me.
yes.
Trust me, she is going to melt how we are. Like, just how I'm just like reading this, like, oh my God.
Yeah, don't text it. Tell her in person. Sit down and talk to her and tell her all those things that you said verbatim.
Yes.
Everything.
And she thinks that you're amazing. Clearly,
Yes.
she feels the same way. She might just be waiting on you to say that I love you first. And then she gonna follow suit, of course. So... Wow. And they've known each other. They dated on and off for 2 years. And so this is the first time that they really made it serious. So she might be the one, boo. She might be the one.
Sound like this shit.
Yeah. Tell her. And please, can you give us an update? I want an update, sir. Please. Oh, I like stuff like this.
And you wasn't afraid to tell her?
Yes.
Boy, you love her.
Yeah. And all his friends are like, yeah, you definitely, the men and women are like, yeah, you're in love. Sir, you're in love. Don't try to hide it or deny it.
Okay. We got one. Oh, we got details. I married a basic man.
Oh.
Basic in capital letter.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. Hey, y'all. I love y'all so much. I need advice. Okay, girl, we got you. Me, female, 36. Him, male, 35. Kids, 2, 10 and 8. Married 11 years, together 12. Okay. So boom. Okay.
She literally wrote so boom. Oh Lord, here goes the bullshit.
Okay, so boom. I met my husband in his small hometown. When we first got together, I told him I didn't want to stay here and that I wanted to move to Georgia due to me having family there. We are living in a double wide trailer that is literally falling apart. The roof is leaking and the trailer is splitting in half. I want more. I want to give my kids a home in a better environment and a better school system. Ours is failing. Mind you, we live next to his family. His aunt stays in front of us. His grandmother stays beside us. His uncle beside her. His dad beside his uncle. His aunt besides his dad. And his other uncle stays behind her with the emoji.
Yeah, for real.
I wanted to rent a home until we were able to purchase. He on the other hand wants to stay where we are and purchase another trailer. No. Sorry. I don't want to. I'm traumatized. I have cried out to this man begging him to get me out of his town in this house. I come home and I feel trapped. I feel almost like I can't breathe. I want more for my kids and him. He is a great father. My children have never had a day without their dad. He's never had an issue with cheating or anything of that nature. His friends are also telling him he needs more and to move for the sake of his family. Mind you, he has to drive an hour to and from work just to make some decent money. He has even lost out on possible job opportunities because he didn't want to move. I have thought of finding a place in Georgia and just telling him the move-in date in hopes that he'll pack and move with us. I almost feel selfish, but I feel like I've always settled and I don't want to anymore. So do I leave in hopes he'll follow or do I settle?
Why does he want, what's his reason? He's not giving her a reason that he wants to stay there?
The roof is leaking, the trailer is split in half. I want more.
And he's driving an hour to and from work, just the wear and tear on your car, the gas, and he's missed out on better job opportunity. Like what is his connection with this home? That's crazy to me. I'd want to know what is his connection to where he would lose out on money to stay there.
Driving an hour
to work and from work.
But you think it's his family?
Maybe so. She said he's an amazing father. He's a good husband. There's no cheating. Like everything is great except for he's hell bent on staying there. That's weird.
His aunt stays in front of his grandmother stays beside his uncle stays beside him. His dad
and even his friends are telling him it's time to go.
His aunt beside his dad, his other uncle stays beside. God damn.
I'd want to know what attachment he has to staying there. Besides your family being right there, I don't. That's weird. I would give him an ultimatum. I don't know if I would just sign a lease though and just say this is our moving date.
Yeah, that's gonna be like
that's
damn.
A lot.
But you did tell him initially when y'all first got together that you weren't gonna stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't want to stay there. You wanted to move. You wanted to go to Georgia. So you told him that already. And then it's been, you said 12. Married 11 years, together 12 years. It's been long enough.
It has been, yeah.
And definitely don't settle. I wouldn't settle. You saying the school is not a good district. Your kids, it's falling apart. Like, nah. And if y'all can afford to move into somewhere nice, it's not like y'all have to stay there and y'all can afford to move. Like, what's the hold up? Like, you can go back and visit your family on the weekends.
Exactly.
Or whenever you want to. Go back and visit your family. Nobody keeping me from your family. We don't have to live over there, though. No, I wouldn't settle. But I also wouldn't just go sign a lease in Georgia and say, hey.
Yeah, and say, hey, we moving in 90 days. Like, that's...
You can give them an ultimatum.
But then she would have to really stick to it. She would have to stick to it. If she's been dealing with this for, 11 years, 12 years? She would have to stick to it. That's a hard one, though. Because you don't want to... If he's really that good of a man, a good husband, a great father... You don't want to run him off because finding a good man is very hard. You know, a loyal man, a good father. That's hard to find these days. So,
yeah, I would just tell him within soon. I wouldn't even give him a year.
By the end of 2025, we have to be gone.
Yeah, By the end of this year, we have to absolutely. You said it's falling in half. The roof is leaking. The school district is terrible. Your kids are not happy. Like, so you're gonna be left here by yourself at the end of the year. You just not to tell them that you can stay here, but we moving to Georgia. It's just your family and you're driving an hour away anyway. So yeah, nah.
And he said he would rather buy another double wide. Just to stay there.
That's what I'm saying. He really wants to stay by his family.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to move from there, period. He wants to, he will upgrade the trailer before he has to move.
Before he moves.
So yeah, you're going to have to definitely tell him, no, we're not staying here. I want to move away. Like, we're going to Georgia, period. Or me and the kids going to be going to Georgia.
Or me and the kids leaving. Yeah.
I wouldn't settle for something. Why are you going to be
Put
miserable?
some fear in
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him we leaving at the end of the school year. At the end of the year, I'm going to start looking for somewhere in August, September. And by December, we gone.
Yeah.
With or without you. So you give them a warning. You give them an ultimatum. You warn them. You give them the dates. And then you got to start making plans for you and your kids. Yeah.
That's a long time.
That is. You got 6 months.
And if he buy another trailer, y'all definitely ain't going nowhere.
Oh, don't let him buy another trailer. Yeah.
If he buy another trailer, y'all not going nowhere. Do not let him buy another trailer.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, don't settle. I wouldn't settle for that. Just up and do the lease.
I wouldn't up and do the lease. That's wrong to do that behind his back.
Yeah, that's your husband. That ain't your man, your boyfriend, and nothing like that. That's your husband. I wouldn't do that. But I would definitely tell him by the end of the year. You already telling him, like, I'm not playing. We're leaving at the end of the year. So, yeah.
Okay, this is titled Ask the Aunties. My daughter is a yes man. Hi, Gina and Poe. Congrats on the pod. My question isn't your ordinary question. This is about motherhood/parenting. Since both of you ladies are parents, I thought I'd ask y'all. Please keep me anonymous. We got you. I'm a mother. I'm 28. I have a 9-year-old little girl. My daughter is the only child and doesn't really struggle making friends to my knowledge. Recently, we moved back to my hometown and she's become close to a distant cousin who is 11 years old. Her cousin, who has also been diagnosed with bipolar and has frequent mood swings, about 90% of the time, they don't get along due to her cousin being mean to her. She would come to me crying, telling me she doesn't ever want to play with her again. But this week, she's been keeping up with how long they've been able to stay cool and not argue. She says it's going on day 5 now, and I don't know how to feel about this. I feel as though my daughter will do anything to stay friends with her. Things like getting the girl extra snacks or bringing her dishes down from her room when they're done eating for her. It's like she has my daughter wrapped around her finger. For me personally, I would never deal with anyone who treats me this way, and I have had talks with her about this. As stated before, my daughter is an only child, and I believe she just wants someone to play with. I am unsure on how to handle this, and I don't want things to get out of hand or for us to fall out with the parents. Thanks, ladies. I mean, they're 9 and 11.
They're 9.
And then the little girl has been diagnosed with bipolar. So the little girl has mood swings that she can't control. It's, bipolar is a real disorder. And so they don't get along because the 9-year-old feels like the 11-year-old is mean. But I think this is just
mood swings.
The mood swings from the bipolar disorder that she deals with.
She also don't want her daughter to be like, feel like she has to do everything that this girl, to stay in her good grace. Like,
yeah, you don't have to be her little do this, pet, do that. Yeah, like,
little pet. You don't want her to feel like I gotta be her pet or I gotta walk on eggshells because we been cool for 5 days. I'm trying to, stay in her good grace. And this is a distant cousin?
A cousin, yeah. I think as the mom, though, I think you have that talk with your daughter, and I feel like you just let kids play. As long as it's not affecting the little girl, she's okay. Like, the little girl seems to be okay with it. She doesn't have, it's not like this is her only friend. The mom stated she doesn't have problems making friends. I feel like the mom should just have a talk just do check-ins with her, like periodically. Like, she hasn't hit you, has she? She hasn't said anything too crazy, because it just seems like she's just getting the girl snacks. She's kind of just being her little, that's how we treated our my sister. My sister was the youngest. That's how we
That's
treat
what you
her.
do to the youngest though. I was the youngest. They go ask mama this, go ask mama that,
Yeah.
go get this, go give me another thing, or good like that. That's how you treat the youngest. But like you said, if it's nothing like, definitely keep checking in on her, like to see how it's going. Like she said, keep checking in. But yeah, that's what we did to the youngest. I'm the youngest. I got it like that.
You got it? That's how my sister had it.
Yeah, go ask mama. I'm like, why you can't go ask her? You go ask her. I'm like, all right, yeah, I was the youngest. Go get this, go get that.
I think as long as she's not physically doing anything to her, then I think it's okay. Just they're kids, you know. Do the check-in with her, have a talk with her, saying you can tell her no. You don't have to do her dishes for her. You don't have to get her snack all the time.
And she don't got to be over here. Like, I can send her home if you don't want her here. She doesn't have to be over here. Just let her know, like, hey, you can tell me at any point you want her to go, she can go. But as long as they, like, she not crying or she not, you know, saying anything bad about her or nothing like that. I think it's just like she's 11, she 9, so she telling her, you know, hey, go do this, go get this.
That's okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah.
And the girl probably does have mood swings. That's why they off and on with friendships, but she can't control it.
Yeah, it's not her fault.
She probably, honestly, is a sweet girl. She probably just has mood swings because your daughter wants to hang around. She want to be around her. She want to hang around her. So, yeah, just do those check-ins with her to make sure she ain't doing more than what she, you know.
Right.
But, yeah, I think it's yeah.
I like that kind of question because we always get like relationship stuff. So I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Hey y'all, we are moving on to obsessions of the week, and mine is y'all, I've been drinking this all week. I've been trying to drink more water, but I found these in HEB. They are called Lemon Perfect, and they are organic. They're 10 calories, 0 sugar. And I like to put lemon in my water, but these are like a flavor. I think this is one of my favorite flavors. This is blueberry. 0 sugar, 10 calories. And they're on sale right now. Buy one, get one free. So they 2 for $6, but if you buy one, you get one free. So $2 for basically 2 of them. So $1 a piece.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is these are the 2 flavors that I like so far. They got a lot of flavors. This is the blueberry and this one is the dragon fruit mango.
Which one's the best one?
The blueberry.
The blueberry is good.
Yeah. So yeah, these for you.
Thank you, girl. Let me go ahead and get a little swig right now. Let me try this blueberry one real quick.
I like them cold though. But you like room temperature?
I don't. I'm gonna try them and put it in the fridge, but I just want to let them know. You know, I gotta do a little smell test too. Oh, it smells good. Do I need to shake it or it's just water?
It's like
doesn't it be shaking?
Yeah, shake it.
Shake a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, so by the time this come out, y'all, they should still be on sale. They $2, but you can get buy one get one free.
That is good. It just tastes like flavored water
with lemon.
Yeah.
10 calories, 0 sugar. Organic.
Oh, this is good.
Imagine it cold though, like ice cold. Oh, I love it. I've been drinking them all week.
Yeah, I'm putting this in the fridge, and I'm gonna drink this with my dinner tonight.
Just a lemon flavor, an orange flavor. They have watermelon too. They have watermelon.
You've tried all of them?
I haven't tried them all. I just tried those two.
Okay.
Those were my favorite one.
Yeah, they good. Let me get mine. So we're continuing on with curves and combos.
That's a cookie.
So these are cookies, yes. So these are Biscoff cookies. I know you guys have had just like the Biscoff like biscuits before. These are the cookies. I first tasted these, I was in Ross, and I saw these in the line, and I was like, what are those? I'm like, oh, Biscoff has a cookie, let me try them. And they had chocolate and they had vanilla. Y'all, I was so in love with these when I first found them. This was like the beginning of the year. I went back to that same Ross the next day and I bought them all. And we smashed them. And every time I've been back to Ross since, I haven't seen them.
Oh,
I have not seen them. So no, me and Ashton love these. So I was just in Ross like 3 days ago and I saw them again. I was like, they have them, they're back. So I bought 3 packs. And I'm getting a pack for you. Okay. They're so good. I hope you like them. They're so good.
I love Biscoff, but I have them at home, and that was I was gonna bring that for my session. We would both have Biscoff. You have to have with the chocolate on the back, just the cookie with the chocolate on the back. They have that. That's an HEB.
Ah, okay.
It's just this, but you can either get just chocolate, but I like the dark chocolate.
Okay.
So you can get dark chocolate on the back. I'm gonna have to bring those.
Wait, are they shaped like a square?
Yeah.
I have had them, and they're very good.
Yeah.
I have. Yes,
Did I bring that one? Was that one of my sessions?
Was it?
It's in a little pack.
It's in a little pack by itself.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I tasted it.
I think I did. Cause I think I bought this already. Like,
yeah, cause I'm picturing it in my head. It's a square,
and it got the chocolate on the back.
And
I think that was one of my sessions of the week. Yeah. So like, I haven't had these though. The vanilla kind. I haven't had the vanilla, but I've had the one with the chocolate on the back.
So they have them, cause that's kind of like how Oreo is with the cream in the middle. So they also have the chocolate ones. To me, the vanilla is the best one. So that's why I bought a bunch of packs of those.
Curves and combos.
Curves and combos. Yes.
Would you rather?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather live without the internet or AC and heating?
I'm gonna have to do the internet. I'm gonna have to say no internet. God damn, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta have the internet. How am I supposed to know about the outside world? I'm gonna have to turn on the 6 o'clock news again? Shit. I need the internet. But I could also plug up a fan.
Yeah, you can plug with a fan, just can't have no AC or no heating.
AC. That is horrible in Houston. I'm gonna have to have I gotta have the internet. I have to have the internet. I have to know what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the Houston Chronicle delivered to my house to read the newspaper, and I'm not gonna wake up and watch the Channel 13 news. So I have to have my internet, and I'm gonna have to just deal with the sweat and the cold and the using a little portable fan. Shit.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I need the internet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need the internet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the internet. Would you rather be surrounded by people who brag all the time or people who complain all the time?
Oh, both of those are annoying as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather probably be around people who brag all the time. People who complain all the time. It's something about someone who complains about everything. A negative Nancy, it gets you in a negative space. So I would say people who brag, even though both are annoying, people who brag all the time, I'd rather be around them.
I hate I like going out to you with somebody that's complaining, somebody that complain, like never in a good mood, always complaining. I can't hang around there, so I would definitely do bragging. I can tune your ass out, you bragging.
Right.
Like, yeah, what you said? Yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can tune a brag out, but yeah, same, brag. Car sex or shower sex?
Car or shower?
Mm-hmm.
Car.
Oh,
Car.
the shower?
Yeah, just cause the shower you trying to have your stance right so you don't slip and fall. Then my hair, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to get my hair soaking
I'm
wet.
going with shower. I can't. The car. I'm going with shower.
You can lean that seat back and you can ride them. Yeah, you can be leaning that seat all the way back. Sure, it had to be a big old SUV or something, but yeah.
Okay. Car for her, shower for me. Okay. If Mary unalive. This is what 90s baddies edition. You know, everybody thought was fine.
Okay.
Nia Long.
Mm-hmm.
Sanaa Lathan. Megan Good.
Okay. I'ma do F Megan Good just because it's Megan Good. And she was like the original like 90s baddie. Like, yeah, so F Megan Good. Dang,
But
wait.
yeah, between them others.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm a marry Nia Long. She seemed cool. She seemed cool, down to earth. Somebody you could like be
She's
with
beautiful.
every day. Yeah, she seemed like we would get along. She seems like she wouldn't be annoying. Dang, post Sanaa. I guess I'm gonna have to unalive Sanaa. She don't really have that much sex appeal to me. I mean, she's beautiful, but I don't see like she don't have like the Megan Good 90s sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? And she don't have the cool homegirl like Nia Long seems like the cool homegirl like like when she's on Friday.
Yeah.
Dang,
Same.
Sanaa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unalive Sanaa. Damn. What you picking? Same.
I'm going to definitely have Megan Good. Megan Good is still fine. How old is she?
She my age. I want to say she like 43. Yeah.
She fine as hell. Yeah, and she's still fine. So if Megan Good, I'm gonna marry Nia. Just you, come on, it's Nia. Nia was
Yeah.
running down that block with them bike shorts on and her little sports bra, fine as hell. And she's still very pretty, very beautiful. Yeah, so now it's kind of just a little quiet. Like we don't know much.
We
about,
don't know much. Yeah. Yeah. She might be super boring. We don't know. We don't know anything about her.
Never hear anything about her at all. Okay, those are mine.
Okay. So mine are, would you rather be caught in a hurricane or a tornado?
Damn, a tornado gonna pick you up and like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say hurricane because I've been caught in hurricanes. Like, you know, we have hurricanes here, but I've never been caught in no damn tornado.
Same. We get hurricane. We have our hurricane season. We have hurricane warning. We've been in hurricane.
Freaking raining all for the past 2 weeks. It's been raining. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but definitely, I don't know about no tornado whipping
ripping the roof off y'all
and stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we've been through hurricanes. So okay, yeah, same hurricane instead of a tornado. Would you rather live 6 months in an igloo or 6 months in a tent in the woods?
I hate being cold. 6 months in an
igloo like in Antarctica, or 6 months in a tent in the woods.
A tent in the woods.
You would?
Yeah.
With the wolves and snakes and beetles,
campfire and stuff, all that, right?
Yeah, you can make a campfire.
I could do the wood. I cannot do an igloo. I hate being cold.
Well, I guess there's wolves in the and there's bears out there too. Cause are bears in the woods, or bears more so in the cold, like in the where it's snowing? I think of like a polar bear.
Yeah, in an igloo.
It's gonna be some crazy animals either way. Either one of these, it's gonna be animals we ain't never dealt with before.
Yeah, but I don't like being cold. I can't. That's gonna be like below level.
Yeah, you gotta sleep in like damn boots and a coat. So I think I'd do a tent also.
Yeah, I can't do the igloo.
Okay, would you rather marry a man who has a small pita whacker or a man who's broke? So small pita or a broke man? Well, I guess the broke dude gotta have some good D. The broke ones usually do. So okay. So small. I just put small D or broke. Which one would you rather deal with for the rest of your life?
Small.
The small?
Yeah, I can't do the broke
because he could use his mouth.
We gonna go with the motion of emotion. We gonna work it out.
We gonna make something work.
We ain't dealing with broke though. We gonna work it out.
Cause even if we gotta bust out the roads,
we gonna work it out. Something gonna happen. Yeah. Something gonna give. Yeah. Small.
Okay. That's all I got on there. That's it.
Okay, y'all. Episode 21 is a wrap. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all our social medias that will be down below. Y'all know we each have our own separate vlogging pages. And yeah, y'all follow us.
And the email to Ask the Aunties is down below as well. It is curvesandcombos@gmail.com. Oh, we want to show you guys something real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So we did have a viewer send us some, what do we call these? Drink
covers. You know, like for people trying to drop little things off in your drinks. This is like a cute little cover. Yeah. You can put over your drink. It got the straw hole. You want to open it up?
Yeah.
You know when you out at the bar and you sitting your drink down. Oh, it comes with a little, you can put your... Okay, so you put this over the whole...
Oh, yeah.
This goes over the cup.
Like the top of your cup, like
this.
Like
this. Put it over these.
And if there's a straw, the straw will be through the middle. Yeah. And then the straw will come out.
So that's how it will be. So can't nobody slip you nothing. Or slip your little pill or nothing. And it's covering it. It's cute. Yeah. And what's that? Confident sister?
Confident sister. So confident with the K and then sister. Cute, so thank you for sending us these. Thank you. Yeah. And if you guys want to get your own, y'all hit up Confident Sister. Yeah. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and rocking with us. And we will see you guys on the next episode.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.